Are mermaids really mind-controlling people? We're doing a psychic reading on this. We are Trinity Oracles. I'm Jasmine. This is my sister Erica and my sister Candace. In our Oracle Card Readers Academy, you can learn how to read cards just like us. Book your reading with one of the Trinity Oracle sisters at trinityoracles.com and join our Patreon because we actually have a part 1 about mermaids. All those links to join our Patreon, book with us, and enroll in our Oracle Card Readers Academy are in the description box below. And then what do you like to say, Candace? Like and subscribe to this video, and let's rock and roll. Some of you guys may know that mermaids, they claim that they have a voice. They call it sirens, right? Or they call mermaid sirens. They call mermaid sirens, or the voice they use is sirens. You explain it.
No, I don't know. They just said they call them sirens. But people have been saying for years that mermaids basically sing a song or emit a frequency. It sounds like they call it siren. I don't know what. But anyway, and they basically use it to hypnotize people. So for years, especially back in the day, people have been saying that they're responsible for all these shipwrecks. So is it true that mermaids are actually responsible for shipwrecks?
Is the government using this to
brainwash us?
Or in war and stuff like that?
Spirit says the small percentage the siren sound or song or whatever they do was responsible for shipwrecks, but Spirit said no. They said yes, it was at one point, but no overall.
Yeah, and they said the majority is just bad weather. Yeah, taking chances when the weather was bad and they know the ocean was rough. Also not understanding the weather in the ocean as much. So yeah, percentage.
So people ask, what actually is the frequency that mermaids emit?
Ooh.
Is it angelic frequency? Alien frequency?
For some reason they keep saying it's a frequency we've never heard of. So there's no name to it. That's what they're saying. They're like, we have not heard of it. They said this is actually used a lot between warring mermaid factions or tribes. They actually said no, there's no name to it.
There's no, I got the same thing too. But they highlight it's like the same as a hummingbird. They have their own frequency. Bees have their own frequency. They said it's the same thing. That's their frequency. They said it's not angelic frequency. It's not a pure frequency. It's just to control other people. They said to distract other people.
Well, it's funny that you said that because they said, yeah, when it is used as a distraction, it's like, we're going to distract you, and then little do you know our mermaids are going to come and attack. Or
swoop you.
Yeah, swoop you up. They said there's going to be an alleged mermaid sighting, like an alleged mermaid washing up on the beach. Yeah, they said that. They said even scientists are going to be running there to see if this is true or is this fake.
They had one recent I saw. It was like supposedly I don't know, it might have been real, it might have been AI, but I think it was Jamaica. And there's a whole bunch of people, and then things on the ground. The video actually looked really real, and they were just like all like poking it and like looking at it.
You didn't send that to me?
No, I'll look it up. Look it up. Look up Jamaica mermaid watches the shore.
With the whole frequency thing, Spirit said that with the frequency part of the mermaids and like the communication, they almost communicate. They keep talking about sea life. So I don't know if there's endangered fish or sea creatures.
There are a lot of.
They keep showing that there's ones that are like endangered that we don't even know about. That like mermaids and the sirens protect, and their sound helps that. So they're like, hey, it's almost like throw a ball, and they're like, go over there, like this protect this space. They said that sirens, mermaids, they're very territorial. But it's on their land, and it doesn't even matter if it's an animal or whatever. They're just like, hey, this is our spot. You can't come here.
They say they communicate exceptionally well with dolphins.
I was gonna say they read my mind.
And they show like other like whales, like, and they keep showing like telepathy even. Like they use telepathy with whales and sharks, and they don't mess so much with like seals or something about sharks. Are seals very territorial? Because they keep bringing up, they're like they don't really. I'm not saying there's drama between the two, but it's like, you can't really tame a seal. That's the energy that I'm getting. So it's kind of like, like, we don't waste our time on them. It ain't worth it.
Yeah. So I did the same thing too about the dolphin thing. They said that's how they communicate with them.
And Spirit told me to say this. They said there's actually been some very well documented cases of mermaid sightings. They are real, but the government chooses to cover it up because there's not a lot of mermaids in the first place that are still living in certain coastal areas.
Remember that mermaid documentary that came out maybe like 10, 15 years ago? I was hooked on that. That was so good. I think it was on the History Channel, I think. That was amazing. I gotta see if I can find that because I was like hooked on that. I forgot what it was. I think it might have been just called Mermaids, I think.
And they have like footage of like they have like the underwater cameras at the submarines or camera, and they like caught like mermaids just like looking. Yeah, like they put his hand on the
I do remember seeing that with the hand on the
and one just like looked real fast there. It's like, what the heck? They just swim with fish and stuff like
get
that.
Us out of here. Spirit told me to tell you guys, for you guys that are watching this, if you ever felt connected to mermaids or you felt like you were one, more than likely you actually were a mermaid in your past life. And they said especially those who have strong connections to them. And speaking of past lives, me and Erica actually offer past life readings. So if you want to see what you were, you can see, you know, we can channel from the Akashic Records and your spirit guides 3 past life readings and tell you what, not 3 past life readings, 3 of your past lives and send them to you. So make sure you guys check that out. That's at TrinityOracles.com. They're lots of fun.
So, okay. Does the government actually use mermaid frequency to control us?
I got no.
No, I get the same.
No, I got no.
I heard hell to the now.
You know, a good question is that why are mermaids actually basically are mermaids actually going extinct? You were saying basically like there's not a lot left, but are they actually going extinct?
They were not meant to be a big population in the first place. That's what Spirit said. They said leave it up to the mermaids, there wouldn't be a lot of sea life left. They said some of the mermaid factions, some of the more dominant mermaid factions are like humans, are more aggressive. They said more aggressive than humans at one point in time under the water. So they said they were not meant to be a big population, and they will continue not to be a big population.
But they are highlighting that mermaids are very concerned about whales. They said extremely concerned about whales because whales are getting affected by all the they're getting mentally affected by the chemicals in the water. They're like, how can we fix it? But they said they can't because obviously they can't control the chemicals that human beings are putting into the water.
They said there's going to be a surge of mermaids in somewhere near Indonesia.
Oh.
Yeah, and they keep saying it's going to be near a popular tourist spot.
I'm gonna go because I want to see.
They said it's still going to be rare sightings with this, but they said there's going to be some type of boom going on with them. So, but it's still going to be super rare.
Okay. So, why does the why does the mermaid frequency sound affect others? Affect some and not others? And some people have said that they become hypnotized immediately, and then some people are like, I can hear it, it does nothing for me. Spirit said the answer is because you were a mermaid in a past life.
Yep.
So they said you're connected, so you can't get affected by it. You are
familiar, very familiar.
You have your lineage in you, so it's not going to do anything.
They also said there's a genetic trait. They said that happened over evolution time that some people have that protects them from being affected by that. That's what I'm getting. They also said they keep bringing up starseeds. They said starseeds have created boundaries, so those that are reincarnating as humans, no longer starseed, already have like this protection around them. They keep showing me somebody in the military. I keep seeing a Marine. They keep talking about someone in the military is going to start talking about mass sightings going on. Yep. And whatever, somebody's going to, and they say it's going to be a sight to see.
Go live. Go live on social media.
But what's funny, when you say go live, as soon as they gave you a vision, they said someone will try and go live, and it's like almost like they're
it's like they can't do it.
It's frozen.
Yeah,
Screen's
and what they
frozen.
said is the mermaids emitting a frequency. And it's like, what the heck, my stupid phone, as soon as they're out of sight, it's like,
The mermaids are probably like, no, don't do it.
But they said this particular population can affect, they time travel too. What? Because they keep, but they show like this particular population can have an effect, not all the time, can have an effect on electronics and technology.
Wow.
But they keep showing mermaids do show up on military sonar. Especially submarines.
Okay. So do they, we already answered this kind of, do they use their songs to control other sirens in war and day-to-day life?
Yeah.
We already kind of did that, yeah. They use it for distraction and stuff like that. Like I said, they really don't, like we said in our other video, they really don't want to be found there. They're not a fan of humans anyway, so they're just like, leave us alone.
Yep, let me see anything else.
Anything else about, you got anything else about the mermaids?
They said whatever this reported sighting in Indonesia, the government's going to have a heavy hand in covering this up. And they're talking about the Indonesian government and whatever other. They even said some tribal communities are even going to be working with the government to cover this up. You would think that tribal or indigenous communities would be like, no, this is true. We've seen these on our lines. But they said, nope, because they're like, we don't want the tourists out here destroying our shit.
Okay.
So the indigenous population are like, nope.
Okay. So like this video, subscribe, book your own personal reading at trinityoracles.com. And until next time, bye.